2022 marks the 60th anniversary of the 007 film franchise. This series is absolutely my favorite, and I consider James Bond to be the greatest screen action hero of all time. There's a ton of 007 themed lists that I'd like to do, but we're going to start with title songs. Partly because I've had them in my ear for the past couple of weeks at the gym, but mostly because music is a really important marker of cultural changes over time. Case in point, you go from 007 taking pot shots at the world's most famous band in 1964.
Girl, there are some things that just aren't done, such as drinking Dom Perignon 53 above a temperature of 38 degrees Fahrenheit. That's as bad as listening to the Beatles without earmuffs.
To Paul McCartney singing a title track in 1973.
Say, live and let die.
So grab your martinis and let's do this thing.
Another ringer with the slick trigger finger for Her Majesty.
Scraping the bottom of the barrel at number 25 is Another Way to Die from Jack White and Alicia Keys. This tune is a cacophony of loud noises incoherently strung together. They are just throwing everything at the wall and nothing sticks. The vocals are bad. At some point, Alicia Keys has a seizure, I think. But the biggest problem is that this song is so clearly cribbing off Casino Royale's notes. This is going to be a running theme here. Lesser songs chasing greater songs. Casino Royale was a big success, and they jumped the gun on Quantum of Solace. They ignored the 2007 writers' strike, and in the rush to make a release date, they ended up with a 90-minute mess of a film, and the song reflects that in all of the worst ways. And some fun trivia on this song. This is the only duet of the title songs. Close on its heels at number 24 is Die Another Day from Madonna. Now, with the first couple of bars, this song tricks you. It's making you think like it's going to be good. It's got some ominous undertones. It's got some cool percussion. And then she starts singing.
I'm gonna wake up, yes and no, I'm gonna kiss.
It's real bad. This song is just a overly computerized techno monstrosity that consists of Madonna singing the same lyric over and over and over again. I'd rather get stabbed through the eardrums with an ice pick. At its core, James Bond is best when he is tangible, and full-on techno goes over about as well as CGI icebergs do. Anywho, now for some trivia. Via IMDb, pop legend Sir Elton John called it the worst Bond tune ever. Ouch. So now that we've taken out the trash, let's move on to number 23, The Living Daylights from a-ha. This is a song that I loved as a kid. As an adult with more mature ears, it's a little on the dull side. The lyrics are a little stale. The tune, it's a little repetitive. Oh, 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 The Living Daylights. The song is chasing that 80s zeitgeist that Duran Duran captured in the last film, but doing it not quite as well. In the end, it's just rather forgettable.
I forgot it.
I should note, though, that the way John Barry incorporates the song into the score is really good. This was his last James Bond score, and it's one of his best. And fun fact, The Living Daylights is the only James Bond song not performed by either a British or American artist. Aha is Norwegian. Number 22 wins the award for the lyrics that make the least amount of sense. Moonraker, sung by Shirley Bassey.
Just like the moonraker goes in search of his dream of gold.
Who the Moonraker is? I don't know. Don't ask. This song is just a bland ballad with stupid lyrics. What is interesting, though, is that it originally was supposed to be sung by Johnny Mathis. The song came in, and he was like, yeah, thanks, but no thanks, and walked away. So they had to call Shirley Bassey in order to be a last-minute replacement. I will admit that I seriously love how committed to disco this franchise was between 1976 and 1982.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
If you're gonna pick a version of this song to listen to, I'd go with the disco version at the end credits. Rounding out the bottom 5 is Thunderball, sung by Tom Jones.
He always runs while others walk.
I just don't love this track. Tom Jones has an amazing voice, but his vocal quality just doesn't save it from being a meandering slog. I struggle to get through it. Credit where it's due, in spite of the awkward insertion of the title, the lyrics are pretty good. I think they ideate the idea of 007 quite well.
But he thinks that the fight is worth it all.
The interesting thing about this song is that it's a replacement. Composer John Barry didn't feel that a vague term such as Thunderball could lyrically fit into a song, but the producers wanted the title in the song, so this tune was a rush order. The planned song, Mr. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, of which there's 2 versions, one sung by Shirley Bassey and one sung by Dionne Warwick, is not really an improvement.
He's tall and he's dark, and like a shark, he looks for trouble.
It definitely sounds like they spent more time on it, but it's still very unfocused. Our fun fact for Thunderball, allegedly, Tom Jones passed out singing the last note of the tune.
So he strikes like thunder.
So that's my bottom 5 for 007 title songs. Do you agree? Drop a comment below on what your least favorite James Bond song is, and we'll see you in part 2.